Alright, so for my last video, we've properly installed Blender. We've set up our preferences so that we can 3D model pretty good. And then yeah, we can get started now. For this video, just a small summary, we're gonna focus on creating the head of the cat, and then in other videos we'll do other body parts, but for now let's focus on the head. Let's insert the images, and yeah, okay, so press 1. If you have a box here, just delete it. Right, so 1, Shift A, image reference, front cat. We're gonna make this image about 10 meters. When you insert the image, the properties panel over here will show this data properties object. This is where we change things up. So make sure the depth is the back side. You can view it from both sides, so both instead of just the other side. Orthographic, perspective, leave those on, and then opacity, put that at 0.75, and that's good. Okay, now we have our front side done. Let's go to 3. That's the side view. Insert Shift A, insert your other reference image. One thing you'll notice is when it's small, so again 10, and opacity put 0.5. But yeah, one thing you'll notice is that it's kind of like flipped on the back side. So what we can do is go to item here, go to C rotation, put 180. Oh, right here. Oh, 270. Right, 270. All right, and then that's good. Okay, now it's facing the right orientation, so side view is good. All right, let's rename this side view. Really good thing to do while we're while we're setting everything up is to label things correctly and make collections here. So for the head, we're gonna do a new collection, which is just head or cat head, up to you. We're only focusing on the front view for now, so put the side view right here, out of view. All right, so press 1 to view the front view, and let's add Shift a mesh round cube. Make sure the radius is 1 here on the round cube properties. And one thing we could easily do is do an hour mirror, where this will cut this in half, and whatever you do to one side does the other. But I haven't shown you how to install the arm mirror, so what instead we're going to do is do that manually. So with the data object selected, press edit mode, press 3 on the top on the keypad to shift to face view. Then put the toggle X mode here, select all of these that have, and press delete. Faces, so now we have half. Press tab, go back to object mode, and then on the add modifier with that object selected, press mirror, and the axis is going to be X. Leave that as is, and then go to edit mode. So there we have it, auto mirrored. So whatever we do on one side happens to the other, like that. All right. Select all of that. Make sure we're on toggle mode, on toggle X-ray mode. Go up and select vertex mode with 1 if you like. If not, just go up here. All right, and let's focus on the head. To make your life a little easier as we stretch things out, one thing, try to keep everything in like this squares like, but if you can't, you can always add like a loop cut. And also, yeah, when you're stretching things out, use proportional editing. So proportional editing is that over here, and you can turn that on and off with O. So we want to have that on. So now that we have it on, let's try to line things up. So G, right? Make it bigger. Circle with the scroll wheel. Right. Be careful, because if you have something like, if you if you move things and this opens up, your model's not gonna be what do you call it, cleanly duplicated. So you can add more loop cuts here. I'm gonna add some more right here. And now when you stretch G, just focus on these here, there. It's good. G, G, G. All right. Move things along. Oh. Remember, make sure it doesn't move too much. Try to keep everything squarish, and it's okay if you can't, but if you do keep it all like kind of squarish here, when you do the UV unwrapping for the texture, it'll make sure that everything isn't like stretched out, but don't worry too much about it. We can always make adjustments. Remember, you're learning, so it's okay to make mistakes. All right, so now we kind of have that head shape tab. Object mode, see? Before we continue, press 3, because we do need to take into account our side view. This can be done like with the reference picture we have, or just off the top of your head. It's up to you. So make sure this turns on. So side view. No. Make sure. No. Go to item, transform. Oh, not the object. Sorry, the side. All right, so let's press looking the right way. Toggle X-ray. Go back to properties and go to def back. Okay, there it is. All right, so round cube. Oh, name it head. See, as you can see, it's not the best, so we need to remodel it so that it fits the side view as well. All right, so then with the object selected, press tab, edit mode, vertices, fine. And then let's change things up. G, proportional editing. Oh, press C, and you can select things as well. G, up. All right. All right, and that's not terrible. Sweet. Okay, so now the front side and the side view for the head model, they're pretty lined up. All right, so press 1. See, like when you make changes to the side, it'll kind of change things up over here, but that's all right, because again, your sketches aren't perfectly lined up, and that's all right. We're still learning. All right, so press tab, object mode. With that selected, we have to think about, hey, how are we going to get these ears to show? So one thing we can do is cutting some stuff here, and while we have the auto mirror still present, whatever we do on one side, we'll do it to the other. So tab, get rid of the side view. We don't really need that for now, right? All right, go to select this vertices, delete it, and now we have this kind of like square here. Press all the vertices around this square, shift, and then select. Make sure that's the only thing selected. All right, then right click, loop tools, circle, and we're gonna press R, so and that way you can line things up a little bit, because otherwise our geometry is going to be off. Right, so then press 1. Your geometry is pretty good. Press R, and let's say, I think this is the Y, right? Yeah, it'll go this way and that way. So what we want is right here, press G, go up a little bit, and this lines up pretty well. Now we can extrude and add our ear. So with 1 selected, again from the number pad, so you can go to the front view, press E, again, E, S, E, S, E, S, then E. And then here we need to wrap this up. So with those still selected, press M, at center. Cool, right? And then press 1 again. It's not properly lined up, but it's still pretty good. So let's press C, get all these vertices, and then expand it a little bit like that. Press these here, G down, so it kind of lines up pretty good. See? So it's not too bad. And then if you want, you can take it a little further. So press, C, right, S, oh no, sorry, G, and then like this. All right, and then we have our ears pretty much lined up. It's not bad, even with the side view turned on. It's still not bad. So we can leave like that. All right. Now that's our front view. Press 1. We have our face and our ears properly set up. We're good. Take the front view off, and as you can see, it's really chunky. And one way we can make it look nicer, but we still want to keep this kind of geometry like this for now. So go to object mode, add modifier, subdivision surface. See, this makes it nice, smooth, and select shade smooth. Shade smooth. It makes it really nice. Leave this subdivision like this. We're not finishing yet. We still want to be able to do some editing later on all these vertices and edges here. So yeah, leave it like this. One thing we always have to take into account is like, hey, we have a limb coming out, we have an ear coming out, or maybe we have an eye coming out, and we want to make sure that it looks pretty reasonable, that hey, it's coming out, it's not just like hey, flopped in here. So to make it look nicer, we can do Control R or that loop cut and add it to like the edges where it comes out here. And so tab object mode. Now it's a little more distinct that hey, like this is the area where your ears came out. So take that into account. But yeah, this is the head for the cat, and on the later videos, we're going to focus on the body, the eyes, the ears, the nose, and so forth. But thank you for listening, and hope this helps. We're going to repeat this process for the other parts of the body, and then we're going to work some magic. All right, until next time.